Hey Facebook, hey YouTube, how you doing? This is Sean. I just wanted to give a little bit bigger of a breakdown or more of a breakdown from the last video. I know I was rambling, so I was adding a lot of stuff at one time that probably didn't make sense because I was shooting at multiple angles. The biggest premise that I want all of us to understand, or those that are listening, is the fact is that keep stuff in your stomach. So what that means is keep solidarity foods. So keep a regimen of meals going throughout the day. What I would recommend is every 2 hours, hour and a half, always eat something. Keep something solid. So if it's rather than peanut butter, if it's coconut oil, which is it's a liquid substance, but it's still fat, so it's still going to take a little bit longer to break down. Even avocado oil. Avocados is an awesome thing if you can even get that. I would actually highly recommend that. That's a solidarity of a good fat. There's also, I know I was speaking hamburger, but hamburger is something that you want to do throughout the day. So that's one of the meals that you want to eat. A hamburger, chicken, or steak, you at least want three of those a day. Three for sure. The five meals that I did speak of, if you are going to be up longer than 10 hours or even 12 hours, which a lot of us are, you definitely want to add probably another meal in that. A meal doesn't always have to be a full on chicken, sweet potato, rice, um, dessert, whatever a dessert is. Try to stay away from those, but if you do have something, just make sure you eat your solid foods first. Um, but you definitely want something cycling through your body. A lot of people, even bodybuilders or even health aficionados, people that are in the science or the actual profession, they will actually speak and tell you to eat sugars throughout the day as well, but make sure they're natural, like fruit sugars. What that does is that spikes your insulin levels, and your metabolism actually goes up a little bit higher, so you lose a lot more weight than you regularly would. Another beneficiary fact as well is to get your heart rate up. So if there's any way that what I like to do is implement dance. I like to mess around a lot. Like I like James Brown. James Brown's awesome. I get really excited when I hear his music. I want to dance for some reason. Whatever, just find that song. Find the song that actually moves you, and just start dancing to it. Be yourself. Just let loose and get your heart rate up. Even try to infiltrate even hand movements, leg movements, kind of like Michael Jackson when he did that kick, and even Rush Hour when Chris Tucker mimicked it. Do something like that. Have fun. Accelerate your heart. Get your heart rate moving so that way your body can accelerate and burn more fat. Something too is that you want to make sure if you're losing weight, like for me, I want to make sure that I always break even every day. So I want to make sure if I burn 2,000 calories, 3,000 calories a day, I want to make sure I ate at least 3,000 calories myself. I want to make sure that it evenly displaces it. But if you're okay with not eating as much, because what I'm doing is I'm at a stage where I'm trying to preserve muscle as well when I eat. So if you're not at that stage where you're trying to make sure that you preserve every bit of muscle, um, try to get less food eaten compared to how much your activity level was. That's a good premise. The more you can burn, but now the factor is that you have fat in that process. So you always want to mix fat and solidarity foods throughout the day. So that fat will help regulate um, being uneasy, being shaky, or even going to the premise where you feel like you know you're losing a lot of muscle weight. That's why the keto diet's so beneficial, is because all that fat is loading your body and preserving your body where your body doesn't feel like it has to get to that survival state. It's more preparation. Hopefully all this is kind of enlightening for you. And then enzymes are really important too. I like to use enzymes. Say, for instance, if I am eating a lot of peanut butter, I always want to make sure I eat some kind of enzyme, whether it be a pineapple, whether it be papaya enzymes. They have multivitamins. The one that I do like is called the Animal Pack multivitamin. That has enzymes in it that even actually has vitamin B6s and 12s in it. It just has so much going for it. Stuff like that will help accelerate your weight loss too. I just don't know where everybody's at. So wherever anybody's at, please let me know, and I can kind of give a breakdown. of how you should approach your situation, because everybody's different. I mean, if you're trying to lose weight, if you're trying to gain weight, if you're trying to keep a low weight with gaining more muscle, there's different factors to it. But definitely just let me know where you're at in the comments, or even just speak to me. If you have my phone number, give me a call or text, and I kind of give you a breakdown personally, because a lot of this stuff that I'm speaking about is kind of, it's all over the place, right? It's not broken down like you would see it if you were looking at somebody throwing up diagrams and showing you, okay, eat this meal then, eat this meal that time. And something that's really important too that I want to let you know is you do want to load your most food in the morning, because in the morning that's when your body needs it the most, but at the same time that's going to carry you throughout your day. Now that doesn't mean that you should skip 4 hours after you eat that meal, but what that means is that's going to help accelerate and propel you throughout the rest of your day. Thanks for listening. Have a great day.